Here we are in New Hampshire Motor Speedway for a 60-lap race on this 1-mile track in New Hampshire. We're here in practice looking at Jackson here. We tried to get him in as a co-commentator from the driver's seat. It didn't work too well. He took a hit at one point during a test session that kind of messed with his audio equipment in the car, so it didn't work, but we'll try again. We'll try it without him anyways. We won't have a co-commentator, and that's okay. Let's fast forward through practice here. Seems like Jackson's not talking to us actually made him do better. He's practicing 11th. He's got some speed in that car, but now it's time to see if he can translate that speed to our qualifying.
Drivers, to your cars.
The answer is yes. He got one position worse, but he's still in the top 15. Our top 10 today is going to be Walter White, Muhammad Abdal, Zach Fair.
Drivers, to your car.
Uh-oh. Okay. We gotta get the pace car. Tony Stark, Logan Burnett, Barrett Wallace, Shrek Ogre, Cloud Strife, Tifa Lockhart, and Mario rounding out your top 10. As we make our way... No, don't look at the pace car. We make our way. Green flag is in the area here in New Hampshire. Make our one lap complete here. Walter White still out front. Abdal in second there. Zach Fair. Everything seems to be orderly. As the jam pack of cars are here. Andrew's right there with his brother, kinda. Tried. Jonesy tried to make it 3 wide there for a bit. Uh, 21 car got loose there in the middle. So 3 wide. Off the corner here. Oh, contact down the front straight. They're in the wall. Around they go. Oh. Oh, it's the big one. The big one on the front stretch here in New Hampshire. Let's go get ourselves a replay on that. That was a mess right there. Started with myself getting squeezed in the middle. Those 3 wide. Nope, we're gonna go to spectator. Let's go to TV2. Alright, so coming off the corner here, Ronald probably didn't know he was 3 wide and came up the track into myself, who punched me, squeezed me into Barry, and then he just kept coming up. Ronald kept coming up, squeezed us both in the wall, and we went around. I got clipped several times, several guys piling in here. It's just traffic jam on the front stretch here in New Hampshire. So I'll get back up to speed. Let's watch this one more time. We'll go Let's go helicopter cam here. A lot of people just slowed down for the wreck instead of piling in there like it seemed like, but there was still a lot of contact between them all. So that's our first wreck of the race. We'll see if there's more. Not entirely sure. Let's get up to that pace car. Walter White's still your leader. We're fast forwarding here to see if we can catch up to live. And there we go. Actually, let's go back and get another replay here. Down to that 29 car. It was this next lap, right? No, next time by. We're pretty early. Right here goes 3 wide, and let's see what happens. Let's do the pit lane. Let's go onboard now. Really quick, just get an onboard cam here. Pace car still on track? Yeah. Lights are still on the pace car there, so we're gonna fast forward some more. Lights are out. We're gonna go green this time by. Are we gonna catch up to live? Yes, we are. Walter White and Zach Fair will be first and second here. They're going to lead us back to the green flag. We go green on lap number 9 out of 60. Halfway bonus is lap 30. Now the question is, will we make it there? Or will we have more incidents like that? Off turn 4. Pace car pulls in. And green flag back in the air here in Darlington, New Hampshire. Got some 3 wide back here. Seems like they settled it out. As Zach has taken the lead away from Walter. So we got on to lap 10 here. Three wide. Walter's going to get clear of it. Three wide. be all right there. These cars are loose today. They seem to be sliding a little more through these corners. There's SpongeBob, missing his hood. Zach starts to pull away from this pack behind him to get a comfortable lead. Tony Stark's up here. Everyone's trying to get up into 11th. The top 10 seem to be sorting themselves out pretty well, and then 11th place on back here is where all the commotion's at, right behind Jackson here. There's Andrew looking to the inside of Santa. Question is, will they have to make pit stops today? That's the question on every race. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Santa Claus still side by side for 16th here, or maybe that's 15th. I'm not sure. There I am, 34th currently, with the damage from that wreck. We got one car out of the race actually. It's going to be Aerith Gainsborough, the only car out of the race. There's Logan in 8th place, ripping around that higher line. That car seems to be almost drifting with how angled it is. Oh, that was close. Mario slamming it in there. Side by side here between Peter and Kowalski. Where's Jonesy at? Jonesy's our points leader. Where's that 99 car? There he is. Currently 14th. Not too bad, but his main competitor right now is Shrek, who is currently up in, I believe, 7th? Yep. It's not going to be good for his points lead, whereas Shrek will be able to dwindle into it, maybe even pass him. I'm not sure how close they are. 7th place would get a 146 points, and 130, 127, 124, 121. So that's a pretty big difference. That's 25 points. Question is 25 points enough to pass It is. They are only 5 points apart. So if things finish the way they are now, Shrek would now have a 20-point lead over Jonesy. Zach's still out front in the U.S. Army car. See, he's a soldier, and he has honor, right? Let's watch them all fly by while sitting on the pace car here. There goes Zach, Walter. Yep. There they all go. Walter's starting to close in on Zach there. He ran about a 10th faster last lap. Not a lot, but it'll close that gap eventually. So we're getting closer and closer to that halfway point. So now only about 7 laps away. Caution. Caution is out. Question is, what happened and where? Where's the tire tracks? There's tire tracks. Middle of the corner. Oh, there it was. Happened up ahead. No, we gotta go this way. No, we don't. Where am I going? It was a yellow car. Is it Carl? No. Oh, Cloud and Santa. And Andrew. I almost had it if I stayed on Andrew there. Let's see what happened here. Just a stack up into the corner. Yeah, just a stack up. Let's see if we can get another angle on this. Yeah, Andrew got into the back of Cloud, who got into the back of Santa. They're just all stacked up together and sent Santa into the wall, and then Cloud went up the track and spun out. Almost got hit there. Let's watch spectator cam here. Go onboard, go onboard Cloud. Cloud's a good onboard here. Yeah. Yeah, it didn't look like there was contact, but there definitely was. We'll have to get a better look there to see if it was just, whether or not it was just Cloud punting the 19 car, or if it was actually Andrew getting in the back of the one car there. Is there any good camera angles where we can really see? No, Andrew never touched the one car. That was all Cloud. Cloud just got into the rear end of the 19 and then just went way too far up the track. Yeah. Andrew never touched Cloud, so that was all just these two. Alright, let's get back over to Zach. Well, fast forward here. Question is are these laps gonna bring us to the halfway, or are we gonna have a race on our hands to get to the halfway? Lights are still on the pace car. We're live now. Lights are out, so we're going to have about a 2-lap dashed before the halfway bonus. That didn't kick anyone out of the race. Cloud's in last now, though. Still just Aerith out from that first lap, crash on lap 4. So they make their way into turn 3. Pace car is going to make that sharp left turn. We're going to get back underway for the second restart. There it goes. And green flag back in the air at New Hampshire. Tony Stark immediately goes to the inside of Walter White, and that's going to allow Zach to get away a little bit. I don't think anyone's going to be able to catch that 01 car, but we never know. Off 4. Whoever leads this lap is going to get those 5 bonus points. Walter White back to the inside of Tony. They're side by side for second. And it's going to be Zach that gets the 5 bonus points here today. Tony lost a lot of ground in that corner. He got pretty loose. We might have a battle for the lead here between Walter and Zach, maybe. No? Side by side here for 13th. Or 12th, maybe. 13th. 12th. Hatsune Miku. We go through the rest of the field here. Everyone's trying to get all they can on these restarts. Zach's pulling away now from that 17 car. Quite the little train here. Tony's looking back to the inside on Walter. He's going to send it in there. Contact, contact, way up the track. They both go. They're in the wall. Both of them into the wall. That's not what they wanted to. Both of them drop down the order quickly. Wow. See if anything's going to happen here. Caution's out. I saw the lights yellow, I think. No? Nope, never mind. Might have just saw something wrong with the, one of the lights. Little malfunction there. Zach's now got a major lead over second place. Abdal. 20 and the 17 are still side by side. Tell you one thing, they aren't happy with each other, especially with after how they were just run there. They're still side by side. Papyrus is getting in between them though. Gonna slide it in there, push Walter way out wide. And now Tony's back to the inside of Walter. Andrew's been falling back throughout the race. But it's really just Zach all by himself. Abdal's pretty far back there. Tifa Lockhart in third. Shrek in fourth now. Logan in fifth. Johnny Silverhand. Jackson Barella, Frederick Fazbear, Mario, and Barrett Wallace are going to round out the top 10. Miku in 11th. Damn, pace car. Fucking. Oh, man. Okay, Miku in 11th. You got Donald Trump in 12th. Papyrus in 13th. Jonesy 14th. Walter White drops back to 15th. Luigi in 16th. Skipper in 17th. Tony Stark in 18th. Carl Weiser 19th. Andrew Barella 20th. Rico 21st. Solid Snake 22nd. Captain Falcon 23rd. Peter Griffin 24th. Kowalski 25th. Ricky Ralph 26th, sorry. Oh, the pace car. Pace car in the way. Hermione Granger 27th. Marky Plyer 29th. 28th. Fucking hell. Samus 29th. Dr. Eggman in 30th. Saori 31st. Queen Elizabeth 32nd. Tucker Carlson 33rd. Ronald McDonald 34th. The Lorax 35th. Brady Vincent 36th. Santa Claus 37th. Cloud Strife 38th. Jake McIntyre 39th. SpongeBob in 40th. And Private in 41st, with Aerith out of the race in 42nd. How about we start our onboard section of the race? We'll start here with Zach. Alright. That's the end of our onboard section. Zach Fair still leads, and Muhammad Abdal is in second. We got the 01 and the 02. Coincidental. And then the 11, the 77, and the 18. Rounding out your top 5. Still no pit stops have occurred this race. I don't know if they will. Zach has dominated this race, leading basically the whole thing. We go through the field a little bit. We got a battle here for 7th place. Frederick Fazbear getting by Barrett on the outside. Mario's joining the picture now. Oh, that 0 car really slammed it in there. Should get around the 20. And here goes Andrew to the inside there. Oh, contact between the 10 and the 20 car. They're 3 wide. 20's barely going to slide in there in front of the 24. Trouble! Trouble! Oh, it's Tifa Lockhart, Johnny Silverhand. Coming to the end of the race here. Tifa's Lockhart. Went into the corner, and almost the same thing that happened with Cloud and Santa Claus there. Oh, Andrew! Oh, Sayori's gonna get a little clip there. Nothing else happened. Everyone's going to slow down. Alright. Let's go back and see if we can get any more replays on that. TV2. Yeah. Basically the exact same thing that happened to Cloud and Santa. On board with Tifa here. You know, that almost seemed intentional. Like something had happened between the two earlier. Did Johnny do anything to Tifa there that would make that intentional? Not that I see. Johnny made a fairly clean pass on her. And then just a lap later, she came back and junked him down into the turn. Let's go spectator cam here. Huh. And that slight contact with Sayori there. Well, all that means is that we're going to have a pretty close finish here towards the end. It's going to be a short little run to the end, and to be honest, any one of these guys up here could take each other out. Lights are still on in the pace car, so we'll have less than 5 laps remaining when we hit the green flag. We don't do overtime because that's not possible in this real life thing. It's definitely not a simulation. Lights are out on the pace car, which means we're going to go green with 4 laps to go. But they still have to go around the track one more time to wait for that pace car to pull off. Zach had enough of a lead on Abdal there where I believe he would have been fine had the had that caution not came out. Zach would have probably cruised to a victory. So this is definitely not what he wanted to see. So they make their way down the backstretch for the final restart. Any restarts after wouldn't happen because can't go over lap 60. If a caution comes out, the race will end. Most likely. Here they go. Off turn 4. Zach's going to lead him back to the green flag. Abdal in second. He's right there on the back bumper of Zach. Side by side for third. There goes Abdal, looking to the inside. He's gonna get there. He's clear. Abdal to the lead. Caution. Nope, never mind. One of the lights looked weird again. Can Zach get back? 3 laps to go. Or is Zach's tires worn? Shrek's now on Zach's bumper. Is there anything Zach can do to get back to that 0-2 car of Abdal? Shrek's going to go wide. 4 cars right here, all going for it. Zach's going to get to there, to the inside. He sends it in there. 2 laps to go. Zach Fair back to the lead here in New Hampshire. And now they're side by side for second. Abdal has dropped back a ways. Zach's all clear. Off turn 4. White flag. 1 lap remains here in New Hampshire. He's clean sailing down the backstretch for the final time. No one's going to get to him. As he comes off turn 4, it's going to be Zach Fair who wins in New Hampshire. How about that? Crazy final battle in the final 4 laps. Zach gets to keep his lead and his victory. Abdal almost stole it. But it's not going to happen. Here's our final standings. Zach Fair finishes first. Abdal in second. Shrek in third. Barrett's going to come up to fourth. Jackson made his way all the way to fifth. Frederick Fazbear in sixth. Mario in seventh. Trump in eighth. Papyrus in ninth. And Logan's going to round out our top 10. Hatsune Miku had a clutch problem, which ended her day. She's going to finish 41st. I finished 40th. And I'm going to go add these points now. I'll be right back. Alright, so after that one incident, Walter White dropped us back to 18th, and Tony Stark all the way to 25th. They could have had good days and gotten some good points, but they didn't. But that allowed some people like Jackson Barella, currently 39th in points, to gain a lot. He's definitely moved up since then, so let's go. Congratulations to Zach Fair for winning. Okay. Next week, we will be heading to Kansas. And after that, it'll be Watkins Glen, the road course, last road course of the season. Then we'll head to the Brickyard for the Indianapolis, and then we'll head over to Texas Motor Speedway for the last, or one of the last mile and a halves. No, sorry, there's a mile and a half after that. But then we'll head to Coca-Cola Super Speedway, a 3-mile, 250 degrees, or 250 mile an hour speedway. And then for our championship race, we'll head to Homestead, Miami, the last mile and a half of the season. But next week will be Kansas, so let's go check on these points. All right, Shrek takes the lead as a new points leader. Jonesy drops down to second. Avdol moves up to third. Barrett's back up to fourth as Peter drops from third to fifth. I don't know why we're moving. Don't move on me. It's dang. Donald Trump moves up to sixth. Tucker Carlson in seventh. Ronald McDonald in eighth. Rico Penguin ninth. And Cloud is in 10th. We'll scroll through everybody else here. Andrew is now the best of the 4 real people. Well, I guess there is some other real people in here. But of my friends, the important people, Andrew's now ahead of all of us in 21st. I've dropped back to 22nd. Logan moves up to 27th. And Jackson is moved up from 39th to 36th. SpongeBob is in last now. Queen Elizabeth moves back up to 41st. Still astonished at what she did at Darlington, but Carl Weiser, Tifa Lockhart started the season strong. She was up there in like at least the top 10 for a little bit, and then just dropped like a rock. Yeah, next week's Kansas. So yeah, bye.